everyone. Today's episode of Church Nerds is for all of those who are curious as to what the heck I'm learning in seminary. So, on Fridays, what I'm going to try to do is tell you a little bit about life in seminary this week. And this week was weird. First of all of the classes were online, as everybody is doing these days. And so the usual rousing riotous discussions that take place in our worship class, because when you stick a bunch of church nerds together in a classroom who all want to be professional church nerds, people get pretty opinionated about worship. Anyways, it was really tame because we were all just kind of disconnected and not all online at the same time. We're posting individual posts on discussion boards. So it wasn't as fun, I guess. History class was also kind of weird. We just did a lot of check-ins and talked a little bit about the New World and religion and coming to the shores of this side of the Atlantic, or at least Christian religion. Field Ed was a whole bunch of people talking about what it's like to try to do field ed from home and swapping stories about how our congregations are doing. There's another class in there somewhere. Old Testament. Yeah. Old Testament continues to be Old Testament. Likewise, as with worship. Sorry, that was my cat. As with worship, the class is not meeting online all at the same time. We're doing discussion posts. So it was also kind of boring. And then finally, a message from my Lutheran Confessions class, which I think you might like. And let me get my cat here. Ooh. This is Pi. Pi is my college kitty. She was a kitten when I was at Valpo my senior year. So she is well used to the studying. She's seen me through 2 degrees so far, huh? She's very good at sleeping on textbooks. That is her special talent. So Confessions class had something really interesting to say, I think, for our situation now, and I want to share that with you. And that was, we were discussing Article 3 of the Augsburg Confessions. And we were talking about how we have a really hard time living into the tension that comes from the things that we believe. That being that the Holy Saturday moment where Jesus is dead and Christ has not yet risen. And what does that look like? Where we're afraid that what we believe might actually be true. We're also afraid it might not be true. And we have our grief and our fear and our hopes and our dreams. And what do those things mean on Holy Saturday before Easter Vigil starts and we hear the story of salvation? What does all of that mean? I thought that was a good message to share with you as I was thinking of the tension that we're living in now, of the grief of being separated and isolated, and the hope for when we reunite again. Standing in the tension of already, but not yet. It's a tough space to be. And as we are approaching our Holy Week, I want us to maybe lean into that discomfort a little bit, or want is maybe a strong word. I'm going to encourage us to lean into the discomfort of that space of unmet expectations, of missing people, and hoping to see them again, missing things and hoping to have those again. Love you all.